long antenna down south, or long antenna up north. God loves you and so do I. I'm in the bushes. You got my ears again, Mike.
It's on an external speaker.
23, you're 23 in Detroit, in the bushes.
That's the external speaker back there. It's homemade. Somebody put a speaker in a sewing machine box. It's got some really rich tone to it, as you could hear.
I want to be like a peacock with a pair of Buster Brown shoes. That's what I want.
And that's my local, my buddy.
I want to be a peacock man
23.
with a pair of Buster Brown shoes. I'm in the bushes.
On this recapped Browning R-27. I dug out the dungeon, and since I got a little bit cleaner one that I went through that I was going to use and keep because it's got the gold cover, but since I had a second one, R-27, I said I'll do a 2-for-1.
You know me, Mike. Hey, Mike John, he waiting on 23. That's what he waiting on, Mike. Hey, Mike, he waiting on 23 in Detroit. I'm in the bushes.
That's probably the clearest, most broadcast sound. Except maybe my 398 when I use it for a receiver. But next to that, that's probably it. That's probably the best tone and broadcast type audio that I've received. I see why many people prefer these this set over any other Browning.
Hey Mike, you're 23 in Detroit. I'm in the bushes.
Mind you, I'm just listening on a camcorder. You know what you're hearing pointed at, at the radio. Just the internal speakers of the camcorder.
You want me to tell Mike that God loves him and so do you? That's what you want me to tell him, P? Hey, P, I just told Mike. God loves him and so do I. I'm in the bushes.
Skip's coming and going. A lot of people say CBers all sound like Mickey Mouse and overmodulated. And even my boy 23 on many radios, he sounds way overmodulated. But what it is, he's overloading, and which does happen. He's my neighbor, as you can see there. But on this radio, it's got very good ears. It even knocks down my noise level a little bit. I got terrible noise level here in Detroit with LED stuff going on. And I tell people all the time when they complaining about noise and wash, what are you receiving on? A lot of times it's on these transistor radios. One of the reasons I love tube radios.
We got it going. We got it going. We got it going back and forward. You're 23 in Detroit. I'm in the bushes.
I heard somebody Watergate him and some other people on a ham radio, and he sounded broadcast like that. Like I say, it's a lot of times what you're receiving on. This S23 transmitter was the cleanest one I had because I had the gold covers. So I'm putting together a keeper set with the gold covers. And it's not going to be this one. This is my second one, so I'll probably find another S23, a decent one to go with this and let this go. But boy, this thing got some ears.
I wait on you to come back. See what your homeboy want. I wait on you to come back. I'm in the bushes.
You can see my constant noise level.
Take care, Triple Nine. Hey, Triple Nine, you take care, my brother. Enjoy, be well, and be blessed, because God loves you, and so do I. You're 23 in Detroit. I'm going in the bushes.
All right. I was going to wave at my neighbor and fire it up, but, you know, they talking skip. So I ain't going to get in there and mess that up. So that's going to be it for this one. Well, let's show the inside of it. A little tube radio porn. This one's not bad, not mint. As you can hear, it's working great. I was telling myself I got lucky that you know, a lot of these radios with these type of cans here. Or let me use a pointer because this radio's live. That little 200-300 voice won't kill you, but it'll make me jump for joy. These type of cans here have a known issue called SMD, or silver mica disease, and they have internal teeny tiny silver mica caps, you know, at the internal on the inside of them. Very, very teeny tiny frail wiring. And sometimes them silver mica caps with this thing called SMD. I'm going to turn it down. SMD disease, they go bad, and it's very hard to fix them because the cap is, you know, just tiny thing, and the wiring is also super duper fragile and small and thin on it, so it's very hard to fix them. It's a pain to get that out and then to try to fix them. And some of them, you know, have a few that are bad, and some of them have all of them that were bad. It's a common problem, depending on heat and storage and use and all that, whether they have SMD. And I was lucky because my last two did not have any cans there that needed, that had that dreaded SMD disease. But I looked at this one, if you could see that that can is different, you know, than these other cans. And that's the newer type can. You know, even though it's the old days, you know, Browning with these R-27s used this, and I think once they went to the Mark 1s, they used this type. And this type, as far as I know, doesn't really have the SMD disease problem. And probably what I'm thinking happened with this one, for somebody to replace these two cans, that it did have the SMD problem with them two cans, but somebody fixed it before I got to it, so I'm real happy about that. It has some funky caps and stuff underneath, but it's been recapped and everything, and you know, it's not a great radio looks wise. You know, you see some rust spots and stuff, But it's been recapped, and this one works great. And I'm gonna work on putting together my gold cover set now, and if I get it to perform half as good as this one does, Tram Doctor will be happy. Alright, that's it for this one. Bye.